All right, let's do this. We're going deep on affiliate marketing based on what you sent over. Looks like you really want to take things to the next level, huh?
Yeah, it's really a fascinating area. And like you said, it's changed so much, especially now with like all these new platforms and technologies.
Totally. So no need to go over the basics. Let's just jump right into it. What are you seeing out there? Like innovative affiliate models.
Oh, there are so many.
The source we're working with mentioned recurring commissions, which those seem pretty cool.
Yeah, recurring commissions are great. I mean, they're fantastic for building passive income, but there are also some really cool hybrid models starting to pop up.
Okay, like what?
Like imagine a program that combines like paper sale, right?
Mm.
But it also has like these tiered commissions based on how well you do.
Oh, interesting.
So you not only earn like a base commission for every sale, but that percentage, it goes up the more you sell.
Oh, so like incentivized to really get out there.
Exactly.
That's neat. So who's going after these kinds of programs?
You tend to see um, more experienced marketers going after these.
Okay, so they kind of know what they're doing already.
Right, because it really takes a deeper understanding of things like audience targeting and
Yeah.
traffic generation. Oh, and conversion optimization.
So it's not just get as many people to your site as possible and hope they click on something.
No, no, not at all.
It's going to be much more strategic.
Yeah, you really got to think about like quality over quantity.
Hmm.
And that actually applies to like so many parts of, being successful with affiliate marketing.
Speaking of quality, one of the sources was really talking about niching down.
Hmm.
And I thought that was interesting because, we always say follow your passion, but, you know, you can't just be passionate about something, can you? It's got to
Right.
be like a market for it, too.
Yeah, you really got to have both.
Yeah,
Passion is a fantastic starting point, but it has to be balanced with like, market demand.
so true.
You could be super passionate about um, underwater basket weaving, but if there's only, a handful of people searching for that online, it's going to be a tough, tough road to build a business around it.
Yeah, definitely. So what are some of the factors people should be looking at when they're trying to figure out, okay, what's my niche?
Well, one approach is to think about your interests, your
Mm.
expertise.
Okay, yeah.
What do you know a lot about? What do you like to learn about? What do you like to talk about?
What are you excited about, right?
Exactly.
Yeah.
Like tap into that enthusiasm
Mm.
because that's what's going to resonate with people.
Mm.
But then after that, you got to do some research, some market research. See, is there a big enough audience that's interested in this? Are there good products out there, affiliate products within that niche?
Okay, so you're looking for an audience, but they gotta be buying stuff too.
Yeah, you really got to look for things like um, search volume. How much are people searching for this online? Are they engaged on social media? Are there like influencers already in this space?
Okay, that makes sense. So I found the perfect niche. What do I do now?
Now comes the fun part, building your platform.
Oh, the platforms.
Yeah.
There are so many.
I know, right? It's a lot. You got blogs, you got YouTube, Instagram, TikTok, podcast, the whole thing.
How do you even choose?
Well, you got to think about two things. Your audience, where are they spending their time? And then what do you actually like to do?
Oh, that's interesting.
Like if you hate being on camera, you probably don't want to start a YouTube channel.
Makes sense. So play to your strengths.
Exactly.
Okay. So one of your sources mentioned SEO.
Yeah.
I gotta be honest, this is a thing I have always struggled with. It seems so complicated.
It can seem that way.
Do I really have to become an SEO expert?
You know, I wouldn't say you got to be an expert, but you got to understand the basics.
Okay.
It's all about making sure that the right people are seeing your content.
So it's not enough to just make great content. People have to be able to find it.
Exactly. Think of SEO as like the bridge between your great content and the people who are looking for it.
Oh, that's a nice way to think about it. So how do I master these fundamentals?
We'll start with keyword research. What are the words and phrases your audience is using when they're
Mhm.
searching online? And then just use those words in your content.
So you're not just jamming keywords in there. You're thinking about how do people talk?
Exactly.
How do people search?
Yeah, think about relevance, think about authenticity, and also don't forget, great content is really important.
Okay. So you're saying even if I'm the best at SEO, if my content's no good, it's not going to matter.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Great content is like the foundation of everything.
Hmm.
It's what builds trust, keeps people coming back, And ultimately, it's what makes people click on those affiliate links.
So it's a balance. It's art and science, I guess. You need to be creative, but you also need to understand the technical stuff.
It really is. It's a really cool mix. And when you get it right, the results are amazing.
So this is great information, but I do have to ask, we talk about passive income and flexibility, but what about the other side of it? Like, what are the downsides?
Yeah, you got to be realistic.
Mm.
Affiliate marketing is like any business. It takes work, it takes dedication, and you got to be willing to learn and adapt.
So it's not get rich quick.
No,
Okay.
it's really about building a sustainable business, something that will make you money for the long haul.
And I bet you're always learning. Like, it's always changing. You know what I mean?
Yeah, it's a fast-paced world. New platforms are popping up, algorithms are changing, trends are shifting.
So what worked yesterday might not work today.
That's exactly right.
Yeah.
You got to be on your toes, always keeping up with the changes, adapting your strategies.
It sounds kind of exhausting, to be honest.
It can be,
Yeah.
but, it keeps things interesting. It's a challenge, but it's so rewarding when you figure it out.
It's like problem solving.
Totally.
Okay.
Yeah, you got to master the fundamentals, but you got to stay curious. Try new things, be willing to change direction if something's not working.
I see why you like this so much. It's not just about the money. It's like puzzles, It's learning new things all the time.
Yeah, it's like a constant mental workout.
Okay, let's talk about tools and resources. Are there things that, like, everybody should have if they're getting into this?
Yeah, for sure. First of all, you need like a home base, right? So like a website or a platform.
Okay.
There are tons of options out there. You could go with a self-hosted WordPress site if you're a little techie, or you could use something user-friendly like Wix or Squarespace.
Yeah.
So find something that fits your skills and your budget. You don't have to be a coding genius these days to make a great-looking website.
That's good to know. What else?
Well, you're going to want to look into tools for email marketing, keyword research, link tracking, social media management, that kind of thing.
It's like building your toolkit.
Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly.
Okay. You said email marketing? I thought email was dead.
Oh, no. Email is far from dead.
Okay.
It's still one of the best ways to connect with your audience, build relationships, and promote your affiliate products.
It's direct.
Yeah, exactly. Like a direct line to your most engaged followers.
So I can share content with them. I can send them deals.
Exactly. And it can be really personalized, really relevant. And the great thing about email is you own your list. You're not at the mercy of these algorithms or platform shutdowns.
That's a good point. You own it.
Exactly.
You're not just borrowing it.
Exactly.
Okay. This is all great stuff. I think the thing that I'm really getting from this conversation is how important mindset is.
Oh, yeah. Mindset is everything.
It's not just the strategies. It's like your attitude, your approach to this whole thing.
Yeah, you got to believe in yourself, in your vision, and your abilities. Because affiliate marketing can be hard. You will hit roadblocks along the way. But it's that belief that keeps you going.
Okay, so even if I have all the best strategies in the world, if I don't have the right mindset, I'm probably going to fail.
You probably won't get as far as you could. It's really about embracing the entire journey, the ups and downs, the learning process. Celebrate the small victories and, use those setbacks to learn and get better.
So this is like a life philosophy almost,
In a way, it is. Affiliate marketing is a business, but it's also a path to personal growth, self-discovery, and creating a life that's free and flexible.
I like that. Okay, I am pumped. I'm ready to go out there and crush it in the affiliate marketing world.
That's great.
But before I do, what are some common mistakes that I should try to avoid?
That's a really good question. It's important to know what not to do, just as much as what to do.
Totally. So what are some red flags, things that make you go, oh no, don't do that?
Oh, there are a few.
Okay.
Well, one of the biggest ones I see is people trying to do too much. We talked about niching down.
Yeah.
But a lot of beginners, they try to promote like everything.
Oh, yeah.
I think if they just like throw enough stuff at the wall, something's got to stick.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah, I've seen that.
Yeah, it's like the, what do they call it? Shiny object syndrome. There's just so many cool products and programs out there.
It's hard to resist.
It is, yeah, and you end up losing focus.
Right, and if you're promoting everything, it's like you're not really promoting anything.
Exactly. Like you can't be an expert in everything.
Yeah.
You got to focus, you got to be like the go-to person for that one thing.
Okay, so how do you not get distracted? I mean, it's hard. Like you said, there's so many cool things.
Yeah, you got to go back to the beginning,
Yeah.
Remember when we talked about choosing your niche?
Yeah.
Really take your time with that. Figure out who your audience is, what they need, and then find products that actually fit those needs.
So it's not about chasing those big commissions or whatever's hot right now.
No, not at all.
It's got to be something you believe in.
Right. You got to be able to stand behind the products you're promoting.
Okay, that makes sense. Another thing I've noticed is people forgetting about the people.
Oh, yeah.
It's easy to get caught up in all the technical stuff, like the SEO and the keywords.
For sure.
But at the end of the day, it's about relationships, right?
Absolutely. Affiliate marketing is all about relationships. It's connecting with people, building trust, becoming a resource for them.
So it's not just clicks and sales.
No, it's much bigger than that.
It's like building a community.
Yeah, you're creating a space where people feel like they belong.
Yeah, where they feel seen.
Exactly.
Mm-hmm.
And that's what leads to long-term success. People buy from people they trust.
Maybe
People they like, people they feel connected to.
Right. Okay, so how do you do that? How do you build those relationships?
Well, first off, you got to create good content.
Right. Content is king or queen.
Yeah, but it can't just be any content.
Yeah.
It's got to be valuable to your audience, answer their questions, give them solutions, and entertain them a little bit too.
So you got to become the go-to person for your niche.
And then you got to be engaged, Respond to comments, answer emails.
Be a real person.
Yeah, be a real person. Show up consistently, be authentic, and just show that you care.
So it's those little interactions.
Yeah, they make people feel valued.
And that builds loyalty.
It does. It builds trust. And eventually that leads to conversions.
I like that. It all comes back to being authentic.
It really does.
Yeah.
Authenticity is key. It makes you different. It builds trust. And it makes everything work better.
We've been talking about this the whole time. It's not just about the strategy. It's about who you are.
Exactly.
Okay. This has been so helpful. I feel like I'm really getting a good grasp on this whole affiliate marketing thing.
That's great.
But we haven't talked about money yet. We keep saying passive income, but how much can people actually make doing this?
That's the question, right? And honestly, there's no easy answer.
Yeah.
It depends on so many things. Your niche, how many people are in your audience, the products you promote, how good you are at marketing, how much effort you put in.
So many variables.
Yeah, it's not like you can plug it into a formula and get a magic number.
Okay.
But the key is, it's a long game. It's not about getting rich quick. It's about creating a system that generates income over time.
Consistency.
Yeah, consistency.
Yeah.
And you mentioned earlier staying ahead of the game.
Right.
That's a big part of it, too. One of the biggest challenges is the algorithms.
The aggro.
Whether it's Google, Facebook, Instagram, they're always changing how things work.
Yeah.
Which can really affect how many people see your stuff.
So what worked yesterday might not work today.
Exactly. So you
yeah.
got to be on top of it, monitoring those changes and adapting.
It sounds like a full-time job.
It can be, yeah. But that's also what keeps it exciting,
Yeah.
It's a challenge to stay ahead, but when you do, it's so rewarding.
It's like a puzzle you're constantly solving.
Exactly.
It's not just about knowing the basics. It's about being willing to try new things and change course if you need to. I get why you love this so much. It's not just a job. It's like a mental workout.
It is.
Okay. Let's switch gears a bit. What about tools? Are there tools that everyone needs when they're doing affiliate marketing?
Yeah, there are a few things you'll need. First, you need a website or a platform to host your content.
Okay.
Lots of options. You could go with WordPress, self-hosted if you're comfortable with that, or something easier like Wix or Squarespace.
Right, yeah.
Just find something that works for you, for your skills and budget. You don't need to be a tech expert anymore to build a good-looking website.
That's good to know. Anything else?
Yeah, you probably want some tools for email marketing, keyword research, tracking links, managing social media.
It's like your marketing tool belt.
Exactly.
Okay. You mentioned email marketing earlier. I thought email was dead.
Oh, no, email's far from dead.
Really?
It's still one of the best ways to connect with your audience, build those relationships, and promote your products.
It's direct, isn't it?
Yeah, it's like a direct line to your most engaged followers. You can share valuable content, set exclusive deals, and it feels more personal, more relevant.
So you're not just shouting into the void.
No, you're talking to people who actually want to hear from you. And another big plus, you own your email list. You're not at the mercy of some algorithm change or a platform shutting down.
That's a good point. It's yours.
Yeah, you build it, you own it.
Okay. This is making me think a lot about mindset. Like, it's not just about the tools and the strategies. It's about how you approach this whole thing.
Mindset is everything. You got to believe in yourself, your vision, your abilities, because affiliate marketing can be tough. You'll hit roadblocks, but you got to have that belief to keep going.
So even with the best strategies, if you don't have that drive, that belief, you're probably not going to make it.
You might not reach your full potential.
Yeah, It's about the journey, right?
Yeah, the ups and downs, the learning process. You got to celebrate the small wins and learn from the setbacks.
It's almost like a philosophy.
It is, in a way. Affiliate marketing is a business, but it's also a path to personal growth, self-discovery, creating a life with freedom and flexibility.
Okay, that is inspiring. I'm getting pumped up over here, ready to dive in.
That's great to hear.
But before I do, are there any big mistakes I should watch out for? Like, things people often do wrong?
It's a smart question. It's just as important to know what not to do as it is to know what to do.
Right. So what are the red flags, the things that make you cringe when you see new affiliates doing them?
Well, one of the biggest ones is spreading yourself too thin. We talked about niching down,
Yeah.
but I see a lot of new people, they try to promote like everything under the sun,
Oh, yeah.
just hoping something will stick.
Right, like throwing spaghetti at the wall,
Exactly. Yeah.
and then nothing really sticks.
Yeah, and I think it's because they get caught up in this uh, shiny object syndrome.
Oh, yeah.
There's just so many products, so many programs. It's hard to resist.
It is. It's tempting.
Yeah, but you end up losing focus.
Right. If you're promoting everything, you're promoting nothing.
Exactly. Yeah. It's like
Yeah.
trying to be a jack of all trades, master of none.
Right. Yeah,
Yeah, you're not really good at anything then.
exactly. You got to specialize. Be the go-to person for your niche.
Okay, so how do you avoid that? Like, how do you stay focused when there's so much out there?
Well, it goes back to choosing your niche carefully, right?
Okay.
Really take the time to understand your audience, what they need, what they're looking for, and then find products that actually fit that you believe in.
Okay, so don't just chase the big commissions.
No, find products that you can authentically recommend that you genuinely think will help people.
Right, because otherwise people will see through it.
They will, yeah. And honestly, less is more.
Hmm.
It's better to promote a few really good products that you love than to overwhelm people with tons of options.
Okay, yeah, that makes sense. Another mistake I see is people forgetting about the human element.
Oh, yeah.
Like, it's easy to get caught up in all the technical stuff,
Right.
the SEO, the keywords, the traffic, all that.
Yeah, for sure.
But at the end of the day, affiliate marketing is about people,
Right.
right? It is. It's about connecting with people, building relationships, being a resource for them.
So it's not just about driving clicks and making sales.
No, it's much more than that. You're building a community,
Yeah.
creating a space where people feel like they belong, where they feel understood.
Yeah, that makes sense. So how do you do that? How do you cultivate those relationships?
Well, it starts with creating content that's actually valuable to your audience.
Okay, yeah.
Answer their questions, give them solutions, even entertain them a little.
Become that go-to expert?
Exactly.
Oh.
And then, engage with them. Respond to comments, answer emails, participate in forums and groups, be present.
Be a real person.
Yeah, be a real person. Show up consistently, be authentic, show that you genuinely care about your audience.
So it's these little interactions that make a big difference?
And they do, yeah.
Yeah.
It makes people feel valued, appreciated.
And that builds loyalty. Yeah.
It does, yeah. It
Yeah.
builds trust, and eventually that translates into conversions.
It all comes back to authenticity.
It really does. Authenticity is at the core of everything.
Yeah.
It's what makes you stand out, it's what builds trust, and it's what drives long-term success.
Oh.
Can't fake it.
This has been honestly eye-opening for me. I feel like I've learned so much about affiliate marketing today.
Oh, that's great to hear.
It's so much more than just making money online.
It really is, yeah.
It's about finding your voice, connecting with people, building something real.
Exactly. It's a journey of self-discovery, of learning, of growth, of creating something meaningful.
I love that. Okay, I am so ready to get started with this.
That's awesome.
What should I do next?
Well, keep learning, keep exploring. There's so much information out there, so many resources available.
Yeah.
And don't forget about the community. There are tons of affiliate marketers out there who are willing to share their knowledge and support.
Oh, yeah, I've seen that. Everybody's so helpful.
It's a great community to be a part of.
Okay, so just take that first step.
Yeah, just start. Embrace the challenge,
Yeah.
and see where it takes you. You might be surprised at what you can achieve.
This is so exciting. Thank you so much for all of this. I really appreciate it.
You're very welcome. It's been a pleasure talking to you.
And to everyone listening, thanks for joining us for this deep dive into affiliate marketing. We hope you found it helpful and inspiring.
Go out there and make it happen.
And remember, we're here to support you every step of the way.